Hello, everybody. How are you? This is Shalina Diva, the Purpose Driven Diva, and I'm so excited to go live tonight, you guys. I'm so excited just to be doing what I love and showing people, just how to build these online coaching businesses, right? So, those of you who don't know me, I am Shalina Diva, the Purpose Driven Diva. I love to show my clients how to discover, invest, value, and appreciate their lives and businesses. Okay, you guys. And specifically, I love to show people how to take what they know and turn it into cash. Okay, so whether it is the formal knowledge that you've gotten from college, if it is the skill sets that you've gleaned from corporate America over the years, or if it is the valuable life lessons that you have learned over the from the obstacles that you've overcome, I can show you how to take what you know and turn it into digital products and services and get paid for it. Okay, I do that through my company called Best Selling Year, where we specialize in personal branding, digital content creation, and content marketing. Okay. Hey, is that Ray J? Tell me how you pronounce your first name. But hello, we met today. All right, you guys. So listen, this is all about you. So I'm going to get to the whole heart of the matter. Okay, and this lesson is for those of you who are having trouble having consistent sales. You're having trouble getting consistent sales. If that is you, first of all, I want you to say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from and drop your website or drop something you want us to know about you, right? Because I love to support people and I love to share my platform. So how many of you, so as you do that, right? I'm very interactive, okay, you guys. So you got to talk back to me now. All right. Okay, so it's Ray J. All right, shout out to Ray J. Ray J, tell people what you're about. All right, so Ray J will be interviewing me pretty soon. Okay, you guys. So listen, tell me where you're tuning in from and drop your website, something like that. I will definitely share it. All right. So how many of you are struggling to get consistent sales? You're struggling to get consistent sales. That used to be me. Okay. And see, I was operating out of that old mentality of information marketing, as a coach. So I created those VIP days. I created those coaching programs. I created all the stuff they told you to create, right? And so what I noticed is that a lot of times it would be feast or famine. So you would have launches and you would get people to get into the programs, and then you have nothing going on after that. Then, see, I wasn't into teaching classes on a consistent basis like I am. So a lot of times it would be like, okay, while I'm having a launch, I would get all these sales. But then when I'm teaching the programs and I've closed the doors, there wouldn't be any sales. So in the industry, they refer to that as feast or famine. Either you're getting a lot of sales or you're not. A lot of times there's no in between. Can anyone relate to what I am saying? All right. So Ray J is tuning in from St. Louis, and she's the owner of, is it Takovi Radio? Is it Takovi Radio? I hope I pronounced that correctly. All right. So it's either feast or famine. How many of you have ever went through this whole feast or famine thing yourself? You get a lot of sales, then you don't. And you're praying and hoping for more sales, and it's like a drought. And then you get more sales, right? You don't have to live that way. The good news is you don't have to live that way. I used to live that way. And if you're currently living this way as a coach, it's not consistent. And some of you want to do this full time. How many of you want to coach on a full time basis? If you do, you can't live in feast or famine mode. The reason being that you can't live in feast or famine mode is because, like, listen, when you're full time, this pays your mortgage, this pays your rent, this pays your car note, pays your insurance. It takes care of your children. Like, this is your livelihood. And you need something that's reliable, and you need something that's dependable. And one thing I've come to learn about a business is you should be able to predict your sales. But when you're living in this feast or famine, okay, hey, somebody said, hey, who are you? I don't know who you are, but somebody said, hey, right? And then, okay, she said, oh, so it's actually TKOVI radio. All right. And I'm assuming it stands for something. And I'm going to learn about what that is, right? But the thing is, if you want to do this full time, right, you guys, you cannot live in feast or famine. Do you agree? Yes or no? If you agree, type agree in the comments, AGREE in the comments, right? You can't live like that. And I realized that, hey, I couldn't live like that. All right, we got Miss Shakima Perry, Shakima S. Perry from Richmond, Virginia. Hey, Darnell, is that my brother-in-law? If it is, shout out to Darnell. Shout out to Darnell. Okay, you guys. So Here's the deal. You can't live that way. So I was like, how in the world can I get consistent sales without always running Facebook ads and without always launching something? First of all, I changed my model completely and I went to like a class model where each week or every other week, I was actually creating a class and selling it. And I found that I had way more success doing that instead of always offering these courses that people had to commit for weeks at a time. Everybody doesn't have 8 weeks, 4 weeks, or even 12 weeks to commit to a program. And a lot of times they don't have that kind of investment. Do you all agree with that? All right, Shakima says she wants to be full-time in a few months. Someone says, Darnell says they agree. That's my cousin. All right. All right. So Reggie says, I have a master's in education as a counselor and want to find a niche to begin coaching. All right. So the thing is, you can't live that way, y'all. If you want to do this full time like me. So I started teaching more classes. And by me teaching more classes at smaller prices, I found that I was building a following and I was earning way more money than me offering these courses. But something else that I tapped into was that people who purchased from me before, they started purchasing my stuff over and over and over again. And I soon came to realize that as a business owner, that is what you want. You want repeat buyers. Now, before I realized this, right, my old mentality was this, and tell me if you can relate to this. My old mentality was, wow, somebody just purchased something from me. I feel bad going back to them and offering something else. Have you ever felt that way before? Have you ever felt like, dang, she just bought something from me? I feel greedy going back to her and offering something else. How many people have ever felt that way? I know I have. And the thing is, that's the wrong way of thinking. And I used to hear business leaders say, thought leaders say, wait a minute, it's easier to get a repeat customer than it is to get a new customer. And I was like, that is so opposite of how I'm thinking and feeling, because I feel like if they already paid me, then why would they want to buy again? See, first of all, that's a scarcity mindset. And I didn't understand the fundamentals of business. You want people to keep coming back for more, and purchasing over and over and over again. Now, the name of the game is you want to get as many of those people as you can to keep coming back over and over and over again. Now, this is the thing. All right, Ray J is saying yes. Repeat customers. What's up, Shay? What's up? Yep. So, yep. So Ray J say VIP, very important purchases, right? And she agrees. And that's so true. So here's the deal. You want to get people to keep coming back for more and more and more. And a lot of times when we start our own businesses, we just kind of like, we act like we don't know. But the thing is, we all know business because we participate in business every single day. Think about it. What is your favorite restaurant? I'm too ashamed to tell y'all my restaurant. But anyway, I love McDonald's, but that's not, it might be my favorite. It might not be. But anyway, I had a love affair with McDonald's for a number of years. I frequented McDonald's because I liked it. Think about Mac. I go to Mac. I've made several purchases at Mac, right? Think about some of you have a favorite gas station. You go there several times. Think about your favorite airline. You actually ride that airline several times. So we know what it is to be a repeat customer, and we know why we keep going back and spending our money. There's something about that business, their product, and we keep coming back. Think about our hairdressers. Well, see, ladies, we're not as loyal in this area as men are with a man. If he finds a good barber, he's loyal. He's going to keep going back over and over and over. So now that barber knows if he treats this customer right, he can say, all right, each haircut is $20, right? This person comes in every 2 weeks. So it's 52 weeks in a year. This person comes every 2 weeks. Because men, when they find a good barber, they don't cheat. They don't mess around. They might mess around on their woman, but they ain't gonna mess around on their barber. I'm asking him in. So if you're a barber, and let's just say it's at least $20. Some barbers is $60. Yes, a haircut is $60. But let's just say a haircut is $20. You know this person comes every 2 weeks, and you know as long as you treat him right, he's going to come every 2 weeks. Wait. Let's just say it's $20 and he puts a $5 tip in there, right? And he comes every 2 weeks. If you treat him right, you can now forecast your sales on that person. You say, okay, that person is now worth it's a $20 haircut. He always gives me a $5 tip. He comes twice. He comes once every 2 weeks. It's 52 weeks in a year. That means he comes 26 times. So 26 times 25 is $650. You know that person is worth $650 to you. So you're like, all right, they worth $650, right? A year. That might not seem like much, but what if you can find 30 people? What if you can find 30 people that come to you every 2 weeks and they pay you $25? That's now 19,500. And who knows how many people a barber can fit. But do you guys understand how you can start to forecast your business now because you know how much that person is worth? Now, when it comes to coaching and stuff, right, you guys? Yes, Mickey D's. I'm not even gonna lie. Mickey D's, right? So when it comes to coaching and stuff, how you create your repeat buyers, you guys, is this. You start, and please listen to this. I'm about to drop some gems. If you want to hear some gems, type GEMS in the comments. So here's how you drop here it is. You identify who your ideal client is. And as a coach, I can coach you and give you an idea, put you in the right direction, but you got to do the work. You got to put out the content. You got to show up daily. You really got to, put it out there, right? And then you will begin to attract your tribe and you'll find out who they are. So you find out who your ideal client is, right? Most importantly, you have to find out what problems do they have. So what problems do these people have? And remember, you're a professional problem solver. So now you're solving their problems and you're putting a fee on it, right? But the thing is, and this is something I'm teaching in my upcoming class this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. It's called How to Create Repeat Buyers. And there's the link right here. It's only $37. I want you to snag it right now. And the thing is, going forward with my classes, you guys, many of them that I'm teaching now, after the day I teach them, I'm not offering them to the public anymore. They are being put into a vault where you will not be able to have access to them unless you're like a private client or something like that. So you want to snag these classes. I make them pretty affordable so that you can get the information. It's only $37 right now as I'm speaking. I may increase the price to $47, but you want to hop on it right now. If you're struggling to make consistent sales, I'm going to give you my strategy of how I'm always making sales. But most importantly, how I'm getting my repeat buyers. Okay, so check this link right now. So the thing is, you find out what they need, you solve the problem. But a lot of you don't respect or appreciate the phase that people are in. And what that means is this. Like I say, I talk to new coaches. I develop new coaches, right? So new coaches have a specific set of problems. I'm always talking about their problems. I'm always giving advice for their problems. I don't care about people who aren't new coaches or people who aren't trying to streamline their business, to earn more money, right? Or teaching classes. I don't care about you. If you're not trying to do that, I don't care about you, right? I'm just being honest. You have to become laser focused. So the thing is, my people are new. They have problems that new people have. So I solve problems that new people have. And you guys have a lot of them. Where people go wrong is they don't respect the phase that people are in. And so instead of you just sticking to the level where they're at, you want to start showing off, trying to show people what you know, speaking over people's heads, right? Just trying to cram all this stuff into it. And you're like, they're babies. For me, it's like they're babies. They don't know. So I have to teach it in a way for you to understand. And I got to make sure that you have a strong foundation. But what people do is like you teach them one thing, then you're trying to, automatically get them to six figures. I'm like, well, wait a minute. They haven't even created their first class. So why am I teaching them how to scale? So you need to respect the phase that people are in. Not only the skill set phase, right? But the mentality phase. A lot of new coaches are very unsure of themselves. They're very unsure of themselves. And also, like, they don't know. and they don't know how to teach. They don't know how to coach yet. They're unsure. They're nervous. Some of them have probably coached with other people and they got burnt, right? All of that stuff. So I address all of that, and this is my playground. I stay here. Whereas before I used to make the mistake, like, oh yeah, I want to show them what I know, like showing off my expertise, showing off all that I know, and it's like it would be too far above people's heads. You got to respect the phase that your people are in. You got to slow down sometimes so that they can actually understand. And people make this mistake, and it may seem like this isn't a sexy topic per se, but guess what? It's what makes the difference. It's why I'm at $82,000 in sales in a little over 3 months. It's because I humbled myself and I studied my ideal client. And I respected the phase that they were in. I respected their mentality. I respected their emotions, what they were going through. I respected their skill sets and lack thereof. And I started providing what they needed, right? So, so Shay is like, you're on the money, Shalina, right? So Ray Shay is like, this is good, right? All right. She said she just registered. All right, listen. She said she just registered, right? And I'm also talk about something else. So if you are agreeing with what I'm saying, type phase in the comments. Because sometimes some people is like they're all over the place because people think, all right, she taught this class for beginners, and you thinking that's it because you don't know how to slow down. You don't know how to tap into, wow, like they don't know this and they don't know that, which that leads me to my other point, which is this with the, like, the phases, right? Is you have to create a success path for people. And what that means is this, and this is why people come to me and they get a unique branded coaching system session so they can actually map out what their whole strategy is and what their process is. Far too many people, they call themselves coaches, and they're coaching people and they have no process. That's why you have no results. And that's why you keep doing this $75 an hour for a session, and people buying 2 sessions and they're not getting any help because you don't do it that way. You need a whole process. You know how in AA they had a 12 steps? You need a few step process. And that's what I do for people every single day. I help them to create their own unique coaching system. So when people come to you like, nah, you know what? If you want me to coach you, it's going to take 8 weeks. I have an 8-step process. It's going to take at least 8 weeks. And I'm like, well, at least that way, wow, this person has a curriculum. They have a program. You feel more comfortable investing with them, right? So some people you don't even have like a path. You don't even know where they start, and you don't even know where you want them to end with you. Me, I know where you're going to start, and I know where you're going to end with me. And I create products at every level. Okay. And also too, something that hey Mercy. Ray J said phase. Hey Mercy. Something else that I'm extremely good at, because I know the path that you're going to go on, because I know the path you're going to take, and I create these classes for you, right? Something else I do is I anticipate your need. So I teach you one class, I teach you very well, you love it, you dig in, right? You love it. Then I come back to you because you already purchased from me. I did a good job. And I say, hey, if you love this class, you'll definitely love this. Businesses do that to us all of the time. Even at the drive-thru, they be like, yo, you want fries with that? And people be like, I guess so. Right? But they anticipate your need. If you bought burgers and the drink, you're probably going to want fries, right? So we can do the same thing that we see these big businesses doing. So I anticipate what your need is going to be. So after I anticipate what you need, I create a class or I create an experience and I help you. And so you went from buying one thing, now you bought 2. And then I kill it in the second class. And so when I have another one come up, now instead of me being like, hey, this is what I have, you're already on it and you want to purchase it. That is how I get someone who purchased $37 product or $27 product to then go ahead and spend $97 with me the next time. And then they'll spend the $297 with me to get into my online school clinic. And then who knows what they'll purchase next. So that person who they didn't have money, or they was like, I don't really know. Because I have a system and a strategy set up, you guys, literally, there's some people that like in a month, they have spent like $2,500 with me. But they first, it was introduced to me off a $27 product. Who wants to learn how to do this? Because it's a buyer psychology. This is something people don't understand. It's like going to the dollar store. Today I went to the dollar store. First of all, I wasn't even supposed to go. Then when I did get there, I wanted one thing. I left out of there spending $25. And I'm like, how did this happen? How did I get here? How did it happen? But it's the same thing. And I do that every time I go to the dollar store. I spend like $15, $25, right? So how many of you can relate to that? Yes, Emergency says, yes, you are great at anticipating the need, because I know the path that you're on. That's like, if there's a roadmap and you know the way to the destination, you know, like, okay, at 500 feet is a cop right there on that side. So I suggest you slow down. You know what? Another 1,000 feet, it's a big pothole. So I suggest, you know, the way. Too many people, y'all are out here just living by the seat of your pants, all willy-nilly. And the problem is, I don't even know what y'all doing. And then y'all charging people. You have no path. You have no curriculum. You don't even know where these people are going to end up. And then it's just disastrous. Then they get to me and they're like, I just spent all this money with this coach and I have nothing to show for it. And they're burnt out. They're weary. It's like a relationship. They don't trust. It's a hard time trusting. And so, but I realize that's my ideal client right now. So I address that, and I do things like this to demonstrate my brilliance and to show them that I care. And I allow them to sample me. You know how you sample me? You purchase one of these classes, it's $37, $47. But how do I know to price it that way? I study my ideal clients. So in this class that I have that's coming up, it's called How to Create Repeat Buyers. I'm going to show you, one, how to find those ideal clients. Two, how to find out what problems that they have. And then three, how to price your solution. How many of you struggle with pricing? Type pricing in the comments. You struggle with pricing, and then I'm going to show you how to turn them into repeat buyers. Turn them into repeat buyers. Who needs to learn that? It's a skill, y'all. It's a skill, and you need to learn it. How many of you want to learn that skill? Type skill in the comments. So Ray J is like, listen, she's covering, she's clapping. She raised her hand. All right, you guys, this is a skill, and this is what separates the amateurs from the pros. So while you're out trying to get all these new people, I go out and get new people, and then I service the people that I have. I stay in communication with them. How many of you have an active Facebook group? That is the easiest way to nurture your current customer base. But some of y'all are lazy. Y'all don't really do stuff in there. But that is one way to nurture your current customer base. They want to stay connected with you. But you can't be lazy when it comes to creating your content for your Facebook page. And then, like Mercy said, you got to anticipate the need. All right, so Ray J says skill. She wants to learn that skill. Shakima S. Perry says she wants to learn that skill. Y'all need to be in this class. It's Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. If you register for it, you will have lifetime access to the replay. Those of you who miss it, I close it. This is going for on Saturday morning. Before 10 a.m., probably like 9:55 a.m., I am closing enrollment, and this class is going into the vault. It's going into the vault. You don't want to miss out on this. This is the stuff that honestly, first of all, for this price, people don't teach it. Also, too, people don't really understand it because everybody's just trying to throw Facebook ads at everything, making you think you got to get all these new people all the time. You always want to get new people, but you want to take care of the people that you have. And those people, I'm telling you, it's easier for them to pay you more money than it is for a brand new person. Literally, people go, this is how it goes to me. 27 or 37 product, another $47 product. Then they buy another 37 product. They're like 97. Then 97 might turn to 500. And then at 500 might turn to 1,000. And then 297 because they want to do everybody want to do the online school. Then it might turn to 500, then 1,000, and now I have a done for you service where I've had people who started out at 27, 297, boom, they paid me 5,000 in full cash money. When I say cash money, it's like electronics, but still no payment plans. How did I do that? But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna reveal how I did it in the class. But how can you do that? Same people be like, I don't have the money. I ain't got it. Listen, you treat them right and you anticipate they need and you help them to get results. They whip out, pay, drop 1,000, boom, drop 2,000, boom, all in one fell swoop. People who claim they ain't had no money, I promise you, it has happened for me so many times. And so this is the stuff that honestly people don't teach. This is the stuff that a lot, like I said, they don't understand. And everybody tries it. You cannot do this with Facebook ads. Just because you run Facebook, like I don't even run Facebook ads and I run rings with the amount of money I make. I run rings around people who do. And I don't even have a huge list. I don't even have a huge group. I'm doing something right. And I want this for you guys because my success is based upon excellence. I really teach. I really make sure you understand, and then I inspire you, and I help you to achieve, and I help you to get results quickly. So that's where my success comes from. And then there's a lot of trust, and I'm like, hey, I got this coming up, and I'm always creating. Right? Yes. So Pamela says, yes, the know, like, and trust factor. That's why they purchase, right? And so Mercy says, yes, you're a beast, right? So listen, my clients, when they first come to me, especially when they're in the online school, they're like, I'm gonna teach a course. I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna teach a class. You're gonna teach several classes till you get the hang of it, right? And so they're like, okay. And so once they get it, they learn how to do it. They feel like very comfortable with doing it, right? And so a lot of them are not used to creating that quickly. So people like Mercy and Shakima and Pamela, who've created several classes. Have you guys ever thought that quickly before? And have you ever created that quickly before? Many of my clients have not. And they're like, whoa, I gotta teach another class, Shalina. I'm like, do it. What would be I'm the queen of the upsell. So I'm like, what would be the next best thing for them? Hurry up and create it. Go back to those original people. Tell them you got it. Give them a discount if you have to. Let's get it going. Like poor Shakima, she's one of my private clients, and I don't have many. I don't even advertise one-on-one because you got to be a special kind of person to be a one-on-one client with me. You do. And Shakima she fits the bill. Shakima was stressed. She said, Shalina, I got to create another class. Yes. Then she taught that one. She's like, I'm going to take a break. I said, no, create another one. She's like, Miss Shalina, I'm so tired. I don't know what's going on. Now, Shakima is a creating machine. Shakima is a creating machine. So she says, no, she was not used to thinking like that. I make them use their brains. I make them use their creativity and their imagination. And I just have them going. I have them searching for problems that they can solve. I have them looking in their toolbox or their skill sets. What can you teach people? What can they learn from you? How can you help them? And so Shakima was like, I'm so stressed out. But now she's used to it. So now when we meet, Shakima's okay. She knows her next two classes that she's going to be teaching. It's the one now, and she knows the two in the future. Remember I told you your business should be predictable? And so now my clients, and they will tell you, yeah, so Mercy said she's becoming versatile, right? And she said she said Shakima is killing it, right? And Mercy says, oh sheesh, that live stream hurt my head with all that thinking. Yes, we have to create. So they have to create. And so some people have been asking this for the past couple, like 2 weeks. They said, explain what you do in 5 words. And I was struggling. I was like, I don't know. And then it hit me today what I do in 5 words. Y'all want to know what I do in 5 words? If you do, type 5 in the comments if you want to know what I do in 5 words. Okay. Oh, wait, I thought it was 5. Wait a minute. Oh, it is 5. It is 5. It's 5, 5, 5. What's up, Phoenix? Phoenix is my girl. It's 5. All right, here's what I do. Give me a drum roll. Can y'all type drum in the comments? If y'all can see, I'm very interactive, very theatrical, very dramatical. But it keeps it fun, right? Give me a drum roll. Just type drum or roll in the comments. 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 Yeah, Mercy's a beast too. Don't sleep on Mercy. All right, I need drum or a roll. And I'll tell you what I do. Okay, drum roll. All right, thank you. Thank you for obliging me. Mercy said drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. One more and I'm gonna go. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Okay, wait. Let me make sure because YouTube people be on some old different stuff. I gotta watch them come. This is what I do in 5 words. I turn minds into ATMs. Bam. Y'all might be like, it's corny. I don't care, but I know I know that's what I do. I know I'm in the right vicinity. But I thought about that today. There were days when I would wake up and I'm like, God, I want to create a class. And because I know how to create stuff that people will buy, like one day I woke up and said, you know what? I've earned, I think it was like $25,000 or $29,000 from my Facebook group. Only had like 1,000 something people in it. I said, I want to teach a class how to monetize your Facebook group. Literally in 10 hours, I earned $1,000. So I think I'm right when I say I turn minds into ATMs. Because the thing is, we make money from what's in here. Like we don't have auto ship. We don't sell physical products. We sell what's in our mind. We sell our creativity. We problem solve. That's what we sell. It comes from in here. It doesn't like, do y'all understand? We don't copy other people's stuff. We create it in here, and they learn how to put it in a way that solves a problem. They know how to market. They learn how to live stream. They know how to create sales pages. They learn the different price points, right? And they earn money. Listen, so Mercy said, oh, that's cold. Yes. Listen, if any man lacks wisdom, let him ask God. I was out on the porch and it started raining real heavy. I was listening to Reverend Ike. I love Reverend Ike, right? And I was like, listening to him because he gets me hype. And I said, that's what I do. I turn minds into ATMs. That's what I do. And that's why when people coach with me, it's such a culture shock for them because they have to think. When it comes to working with me, ask any of them. They have to think. All right. So Reggie says, I help people to think. Great. I'm a flash that again. Mercy said, ooh, that's cold. All right, Ray J like that. All right, who said boom? All right, she said boom. Pamela said boom. That's what I do. That is what I do. And the fact that I'm now getting people to realize how valuable your mind is, how powerful it is, how valuable it is, why you can't be talking negatively, about yourself, how you can't be talking down to yourself, how you really got to protect this here, have inner peace, how you got to believe. If you knew how valuable this space was up in here, y'all wouldn't talk to some of the people y'all talk to. You wouldn't watch some of the stuff you watch. You wouldn't listen to some of the stuff you listen to. You wouldn't even entertain some of the people you entertain because they can pollute this. I'd be like, in the morning, my morning devotion time, I tell my people, I love y'all, but I cannot talk to you until after 10 a.m. because I'm sitting like downloading from God. This is important. And then too, when I help people to see how valuable their gifts, their skills, and their ideas are, the game changes. So I don't have anything against people who sell or MLM and they sell products and all. I don't have nothing against you. I think that's great. This is my product. I don't have auto ship. So when I show you my money that I earn, like 95% of that is pure profit. And it came from here. Are you kidding me? Like, I just, oh my gosh, like someone said my broadcast is freezing. I'm sorry about that. If it is, somebody said the broadcast is freezing. Sorry if it is. All right. Yes, Pamela, put the thinking cap on. So when you put that thinking cap on and you realize you can create what you want and then you learn how to solve those problems that people have, your brain is literally an ATM. It's like, okay, how much you want to earn today? How much you want to earn this month? How much you want to earn this week? Like my clients, I make them account and do profit planning every week in my mastermind. So they have to forecast how much they want to earn that the week coming up, how many products they need to sell, at what price. They do all of that. You start thinking on a different level and you can think on that level. And you can create repeat buyers. It's such an easy way. So everybody, listen, I have this class coming up. And the class, yeah. So yeah, they have to write out their weekly. That's what we all do. We keep something called a money journal, and each week we write out our money goal, how much we want to earn that week with product. We really do that, and they are having so much success, and I'm having success too doing it that way. It's a different way of thinking. So some people told me that I am freezing up. I do apologize if that is happening, because to me, I'm kind of still going. It was storming here. But listen, hop in this class. It's only $37, and it's called How to Create Repeat Customers. Get in the class. Get in this class, all right? So does anybody have any questions for me about repeat buyers, about maybe some things that you can do? All you got to do is just ask questions. This is the place to ask questions. Also, to make sure you were in my group. All right, bit.ly/BSY group. Make sure you get in my free group, right? Because that's where it goes down. All right, I'm going to look at, oh, Dr. TOD. I didn't know that was you. That's my girl, Dr. T. Dr. Tamara, Dr. T, the OD, who's the OG. And she's on YouTube. Dr. T, the OD. She is an optometrist. So she is an eye doctor and she's chilling on YouTube today. All right. Thank you so much for chilling on YouTube today. So you guys make sure you check out the class. It's this Saturday. And if you can't make it live, you will get the replay. But if you don't register for it, you will lose access because I'm doing things a little differently with these classes now, right? Because when people come to my school, I just want them to be able to know what they need and get it. Okay, you guys. So let's make sure we're doing it. If I don't have any questions, you guys, I'm going to hop off of here. All right, because I got a lot of work to do. If you found value in this broadcast, can you type a V in the comments? If you found value, type a V. All right, you guys. And I hope that you were inspired, especially the fact that I said I turn minds into ATMs. I turn minds into ATMs. That is what I do. I want you to be inspired and realize you have value, you have worth, you have information locked inside of you, you have systems locked inside of you, you have processes locked inside of you that can literally change the world, can literally impact lives. It might be jumbled up in there. That's all right. That's why you found me. That's why you came across my channel. That's why you came across my Facebook profile. That's why somebody said, hey, check her out. I'm going to help you do it. All right. So let me see here. So Dr. T, the OD. Dr. T, did you, I got to get some of that eye cream. I saw somebody about your eye gel cream. We got to do that. We got to get that. Yes. So Ray J says, I'm so excited for Saturday. So she just met me today. And how about she's already purchased from me already? Do you see how short that sales cycle was? I didn't jump in her inbox. I didn't do any of that stuff to her. She purchased this on her own volition. So Pamela said value. All right, Shakima says dinner. What's dinner with the diva? Shakima? I mean, I know what dinner with the diva is, but I don't know why she put that up there. But thank you. So Ray J said V. Pamela says yes. Yes, there's so much greatness inside you. Okay, Dr. T says she sent me the link. Thank you. She's gonna send me the link again. She created eye gel to go, and Shakima tried to say I needed it. The nerve. Anyway, Dr. T created some eye gel cream, and I'm gonna purchase it. And it's hers. Like she actually made it. It came from her. So I want y'all to be empowered. I want you to be excited. And I want you to start training your mind to see problems. See problems, create a solution, and put a price tag on it and put it out there. You will be amazed at how people will respond to you. They're not going to be like, I just bought something last week. If somebody says that, okay, fine, just keep it moving. But it's going to be other people, because people take a lesson from men with barbers. They find a good thing, they want to keep going over and over and over. Nobody wants to keep jumping around. So remember the phase they're in. Slow things down. All right. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So Shakima's, oh yes. So yeah. So I do have something called Dinner with the Diva. And those of you who are in my free Facebook group, I'm gonna tell you guys all about it there. Because I don't have the link for that right now to flash. All right. So thank you so much, Shakima, for that. I really, really appreciate you. And I really, really love Shakima she's such a great student, and she's really developing and growing. And Shakima, you're starting to have repeat buyers too, right? So when we look on our dashboards, you have the number of customers and then you have the number of sales. You want the number of sales to start pulling away from the number of customers. That's how you can tell you have repeat buyers. So Shakima is definitely doing her thing. I am super, super, super proud of her. All right, you guys, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to hop off of here. I had a rough day or two yesterday, and I had to bounce back and encourage myself, right? I had to do that. So Shakima says, yes, she's beginning to have repeat buyers. How does that feel, Shakima? And listen, repeat buyers means that you're doing a great job, and it means that they know, like, and trust you, and it means that they feel comfortable spending their money with you. Don't you want that? I know I do. And it's easier for them to buy more stuff, and it's easier for them to purchase more expensive things from you. But we're going to get into all of that in the class. So make sure you get this class, all right? How to create repeat buyers. Okay, everybody? Mercy says, yes, all the ladies are doing a phenomenal job with repeat sales. Yes, they are. And she says, Dinner with the Diva is straight fire. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure you all know about Dinner with the Diva. So Rachel says, thank you. Blessing to you all. And Shakima says, it feels great. It feels great. Okay, you guys? So this is Shalina Diva, the purpose-driven diva. Listen, join Ray J. Get into this class. It's only 37. After the 25th, I will no longer offer it. Okay, you guys? So I appreciate you all, and I want to see you on the other side. So Mercy says, I got my life at Dinner with the Diva. Don't wait to get in. Yes, do not wait to get into Dinner with the Diva. Okay, you guys? So I'm going to see you on the other side, and you all be blessed. Hopefully that other side is in this classroom on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there will be a replay, okay? You don't want to miss it. All right, you guys, I'll see you later. Have a good night.